Hey guys, John Zombro here with the Lifetime Athlete. I'm a coach and physical therapist in peak performance, and one of the most common things that comes up with my clients is this topic, the Mobility-Stability Continuum. And it's really just a simple concept of physics as well as statistics applied to physiology. So let's take a look at this, and I think you'll find it to be very interesting. If we put mobility and stability on a continuum, and then we overlay the normal distribution. So that's what all this beautiful artwork on the old whiteboard indicates. Well, what you'll notice is we have the mean, and then on either side of the mean, 34% each way, we have one standard deviation. So this makes up 60% of the population existing either on the stable or the mobile side of the mean, which is our average. Then when you go out a little further, you go to 2 standard deviations. Now you're starting to get into the territory where stability is getting very high, as well as mobility. And that might have application in certain body types or certain sports. However, we've got to be careful, because if our mobility goes too far, we become an outlier statistically, and that also means that we're probably too loose. On the other hand, if we become an outlier on the stability side of the mean or of this distribution, we can actually be too stiff. And so each of these conditions has a potential problem in and of its own. If we're too mobile, we actually end up having a lot of wandering or wobbling or joint shearing. And this can lead to an early onset of arthritic change or degeneration in the joints. Likewise, if we're too stiff, we may not have enough degrees of freedom or movement variability in our system, and we're more likely to tear things in general. Now, here's an interesting concept though. There is a sweet spot for all of us to exist in, and it's variable from person to person. It depends on your body type, so your genetically predetermined connective tissue matrix. And I talk a lot about that in my book, Animal Fit, and teach you how to analyze and assess your own mobility and your sport. And so when we talk about your sport or your exercise, your training behaviors, we may want to bias things to increase either stability or mobility. Or, on the other hand, we may want to do certain exercises to improve mobility or stability where that's applicable. And sometimes we get into motor control issues along with the parameters of training, such as flexibility or strength. And this is really an art form in program design. It's certainly one that you can utilize to coach yourself, but also if you have a coach or a professional working with you, they're going to be able to help you to design your workout matrix, your workout mixology to best fit your individual body or beast and get the most out of your body through the lifespan, the highest performance level with the least amount of wear and tear. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you found this helpful, talking about the Mobility-Stability Continuum.